From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it, and there's one gone to start the night. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Fouled away. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year and keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Hot shot down the line. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him, get down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Cespedes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce it to the left side. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch coming. Here it is. For the shortstop, Reyes. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Jay Bruce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a fastball just a bit high. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Reyes. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Spangenberg leads off first with 1 away. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Conforto is there, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Tommy Joseph. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Flying towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner and a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Conforto. And that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past line against Aaron Nola, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 1-1. High pop up. Joseph has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the background. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Aaron Nola. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Popped him up. Cabrera ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out and the inning is over. One for the Phillies here on the RBI. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Williams is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. So striding in, Corey Spangenberg, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing. Here's Jay Bruce now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a curveball in for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Cabrera, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard, guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Up next will be Nick Williams. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Striding in, Mike Del Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Paul Sewald takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side, not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Digging in, Aaron Nola. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Syndergaard hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe, because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup, but then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Spangenberg. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And Reyes can't flag it down. It's into center, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Line drive to left. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Phillies lead it. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they.
Catcher, Travis
Jason Lake enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 96, Jason.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep into the upper deck, but foul. Here's the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Jose Reyes. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Seth Lugo will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tommy Joseph. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Now to the plate, Nick Williams. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. The short hit hard. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Hoskins is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for Cespedes. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Spangenberg is there, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Pitcher, Jason Lake.
Danny Ortiz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60, Danny Ortiz.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Alfaro on second. Crawford on at first with nobody out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's up with it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Long throw to third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. High and deep to right center. Back goes Bruce to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now the relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Men on third with 2 down. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia is on top 10-0. Luis Garcia is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Into the box, Jay Bruce. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Garcia is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. A high fastball is in there.
0-2 is the count.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And that one just missed outside. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia, just a 1 for 9. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good,
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
so digging in now, J.P. Crawford. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Luis Garcia, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a little chopper up the middle, taken there by Cabrera. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Juan Lagares will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Jose Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Their count now at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0.